Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In recent Sister Wives episodes, Kody Brown has displayed some human traits. Sadly, the TLC celebrity displayed these traits while he grieved the loss of his son Garrison, who committed suicide in March of last year at the very young age of 25. Our hearts are broken for the 17-year-old father and his family, regardless of what we have ever said about him. Meanwhile, in the most recent Sister Wives one-on-one special, Kody will sit down opposite Sukanya Krishnan on Sunday. And he will appear to be a gigantic jerk once more. During the interview, Kody lost his temper when asked if he had shown preference to Robin, his legal spouse, during their multiple marriages. Hugely. You discover greater love, and then you're slapped down by everyone for it. In an irate footage published by People magazine, Kody adds, "Let me tell you something. My relationship with Robin has a heavenly element, and we have been bitch-slapped for it." That response has a lot to unpack. We are unable to say with certainty if Robin and Kody's marriage is divinely blessed, and nobody in the public actually questioned their relationship. The criticism of Kody has been directed at the way he handled this sister wife compared to his previous ones. Christine, Mary, and Janelle all mentioned how uncomfortable they felt in their polygamous relationship because of Kody's constant bias against Robin. Is it reasonable to blame them? Perhaps this is the reason why most participants find that plural marriage rarely ends well in the end. In this special, Kody will continue, "I want peace in this relationship and I love this woman, but I'm so tired of being guilty for loving Robin that I'm walking around flipping two birds." It sounds just like the resentful character we've been watching on TV for a long time. In just 14 months, Kody's marriages to Mary, Janelle, and Christine disintegrated. In November 2021, the latter was the first to declare her split. Janelle then announced in December 2022 that she was divorcing Kody and their several marriages. It was quickly followed in January 2023 by Mary. Now, all three ladies appear to be considerably happy and in better financial standing. Kody's obvious love for Robin proved an issue for the three surviving women during their multiple marriages. They were constantly ignored. "I'm a human. I will become envious. He is a human." Mary once expressed her feelings about the Robin of it all to People magazine, saying, "He's going to not know how to deal with a woman's jealousy." What about Kody and the one relationship he still has? It wasn't always in good condition, but it is now. On days when Robin was treated unfairly, I considered ending our relationship. Regarding his divorces, Kody has stated, "And that was just because I was so broken, I became self-destructive." All of the Sister Wives' children have grown up and are leading fulfilling personal lives. They have also talked about not wanting to stay in contact with Kody Brown. Additionally, Gabe has previously stated that he does not wish to have any communication with Kody. But recently, following Garrison's passing, the viewpoint shifted. The children understood that they shouldn't end things badly because there isn't much time left for everyone. But it's difficult to forget the wounds that have been carved into their hearts. Robert and Gabe, Garrison's brothers, are going through a grieving process following his passing. Gabe's situation is made more challenging by the fact that he discovered Garrison's body in his house. He is still dealing with the loss and is very close to his mother, Janelle. What is the child doing now, then? Continue reading to learn the specifics. Sister Wives. Garrison's decomposing body was discovered by Gabe. In the most recent episode of Sister Wives, Janelle disclosed that Garrison was going through a phase. She became worried when he didn't return her calls and asked her boys to see how he was doing. She later received a call from Gabe informing her that Garrison had passed away. She further disclosed that after learning that Garrison had killed himself with a self-inflicted gunshot, Gabe made the decision to go to his house. It was his responsibility to inform his entire family of the very dreadful news. Gabe's strength and Janelle's support system grew after the catastrophe. What is Gabe doing after Garrison's death, Sister Wives? The Brown family did not have an easy time with Garrison's passing. The Brown children were among the family members who were all hurting and mourning in their own unique ways. Gabe and his brother have always had a tight relationship, and their bond grew much stronger following the COVID pandemic. Even Gabe and Garrison broke up with their father after Janelle stopped her romance with Kody. Because of their shared animosity for their father, the two had a strong bond. A significant loss was experienced by the family in March 2024. Because he was so close to his brother Garrison, Gabe also honored him. The loss had a profound effect on him. Even if he was completely broken, life continues on. In an effort to maintain their relationship on his body, Gabe got a particular tattoo in honor of his brother. Janelle gave a significant life update on her son, Gabe, in April of the following year. Her boys, who now reside in Chicago, joined her for dinner. She further disclosed that Gabe is now content and leading his most ridiculous life. Additionally, he thanked their supporters and reassured them that he was doing well. Although Gabe isn't ready to come out publicly, many people even believe that he is dating someone. He shared a picture of himself on Valentine's Day, and he appeared thrilled and joyful. Additionally, he did not identify the person shooting his pictures. He is therefore most likely in Chicago with his significant other. To further heighten the suspense, he even included an emoji of a shushing face. Despite not being married anymore, Sister Wives actors Kody and Janelle Brown have been united in their grief following the death of their son Garrison. In a March 2024 Instagram announcement, Kody and Janelle said, "Janelle and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown. For everyone who knew him, he was a source of joy. We shall be left speechless by the void our loss will create in our lives. We kindly ask that you respect our privacy and join us in paying tribute to him." The announcement from the ex-couple was made soon after Us Weekly revealed that Garrison, 25, had committed suicide. Kody and Janelle separated in 2022, but they had 6 kids together, including Garrison. Janelle has been open about her emotional roller coaster on social media after Garrison's death. In the meantime, Kody shared his sorrow on a number of Sister Wives episodes, including Season 19, which followed the family's initial responses and final burial of Garrison. See what Janelle and Kody have to say about Garrison's passing by scrolling down. Help is available if you or someone you know is having difficulties or is experiencing a crisis. You can chat at 988lifeline.org or give 988 a call or text. Emerging from the mist. In March 2024, Janelle posted pictures from Garrison's life celebration on Instagram, explaining that it had been difficult to get her brain to function normally once more. "I am incredibly appreciative of the love and support that I have gotten over the past 3 weeks. The amount of support has been tremendous. I feel honored. Birthday in heaven." In April 2024, Janelle posted an Instagram picture of her son on what would have been his 26th birthday with the remark, "Happy birthday, sweetheart. You are sorely missed today. It's difficult to accept that you are no longer here." She revealed, "We had a great conversation about you today and even had dinner at Texas Roadhouse, which is your favorite restaurant, grinning face. Sometimes I still sense you close by, and I'm thankful that we shall cross paths once my adventure is over." Mother's Day recollections. When Janelle celebrated her first Mother's Day without Garrison, she said in May 2024 that she felt the grief so close to the surface. "I made this simple pie, and it was especially poignant," she posted on social media. "It felt like this pie was meant to be after our strawberry picking adventure and the chance discovery of rhubarb at the neighborhood farmer's market. Perhaps no one loved it more than Garrison," Janelle went on. "This pie became somewhat bittersweet as a result. I miss you every day, honey, and I love you. Overcoming it." At the Us Weekly plus Pluto TV Reality Stars of the Year party held at the Dream Hotel in October 2024, Janelle told us exclusively, "Every day is a day. You simply take each day and each moment as it comes. I just believe you do what you can to support mental health, especially men's mental health," she clarified. "And we simply kept trying to remember and honor him." In March 2025, Janelle shared on Instagram that she was grieving for her son on the anniversary of his passing, saying, "I stay busy, but in every quiet moment you are first and foremost in my thoughts. Baby, it's been a year. We really do miss you. I really do miss you. Too soon gone." In a May 2025 episode, Sister Wives chronicled the family's response to Garrison's passing, particularly Kody's sorrow. Waves of grief come. This is simply not how it was intended to be. Do you understand what I mean? Kody stated in the show that aired on May 4th. It's simply devastating. I just didn't get a chance to make things right, just not being able to say goodbye, he admitted. Kody admitted, it's like I've got to do something different because I could have had more time with him, and I thought there would be more time. After arguing with Garrison about his COVID-19 restrictions before he passed away. Everyone believes they have more time. How am I going to do this? Kody asked his wife, Robin Brown, after breaking down. How am I going to handle all the holidays and birthdays for the rest of my life? Last talk. Janelle remembered the hours leading up to Garrison's death in the same May 2025 Sister Wives program. Janelle recalled that she had been texting and chatting with him all day. When he stopped at around 8 p.m., she asked his brothers to see how he was doing before going to bed. Gabriel Brown, her son, called her as she woke up to inform her that Garrison had passed away. Janelle clarified, I'm not sure what happened that night because he's had other nights like this where he would drink, pass out, and go kind of radio silent, but he'd be back in the morning. I'm not sure what went wrong this time. During the coronavirus pandemic, Janelle later revealed to her sister Carrie that Garrison had anxiety and depression, and then he started drinking as a way to sort of soothe that. And then simply turned into the animal he was unable to control. We exerted every effort. And I am aware of that, she said. Love for brothers. In a May 2025 Sister Wives episode, Janelle recalled that Garrison was very much involved with the young kids. She recalled with affection that he was very mindful of Truly, the youngest daughter of Kody and Christine Brown. In reference to Kody and his fourth wife's two children, Solomon and Ariella, Janelle clarified in the May 11th episode that Robin would remark that he would come over every day to see Sol and Ari. He was always very much about his younger siblings, Janelle exclaimed. Overcome anxiety. In the same May 2025 TLC show, Kody talked about his wish to make a kind of pilgrimage by taking Garrison's ashes and burying them in his home state of Wyoming. There are moments when it will overwhelm me without warning. Regarding the procedure, Kody described it as almost like an anxiety attack. I have a strong, overpowering sensation that I won't see him ever again. There are a lot of things left undone and unsaid. He stated that he intended to bury Garrison next to his grandma and his grandpa and, just kind of finish the circle as a way to express his grief. I was the first one that held him, Kody said, crying. My son is this. He was rocked to sleep by me. I go through this phase of sorrow. Excavating the grave. In a different Sister Wives episode from May 2025, Kody said, I spoke to the cemetery sexton, and he's the one that would normally dig the graves. And I simply asked him if I could excavate it. I find meaning in it. I have no idea why. One of the most important things I've ever done, Kody said after excavating Garrison's burial in a Wyoming, Old West Country cemetery. It's the last ode to my boy, he disclosed. This is my responsibility and work. In a fiery, emotional turn that's igniting every corner of the Sister Wives fanbase, Kody Brown has emerged from the shadows of family chaos, public backlash, and the wreckage of 3 collapsed marriages to make one of the most passionate and controversial declarations of his life. Robin, and I deserve your respect. Our love is godly. After years of criticism, suspicion, and speculation surrounding his relationship with Robin Brown, the woman long viewed as the favorite wife, Kody is no longer holding back. He's done with the whispers. He's done with the accusations that Robin stole him or manipulated the family dynamic. And in a bold, tear-filled sit-down that aired during a new tell-all-style Sister Wives segment, Kody looked straight into the camera and delivered a message meant not just for the viewers, but for his ex-wives, his children, and anyone else who has ever questioned the spiritual legitimacy of his bond with Robin. This isn't favoritism, he said. It's not manipulation. It's divine connection. What Robin and I have, it's not perfect, but it's sacred. God ordained it. And I won't apologize anymore for loving her with my whole heart. And with those words, Kody Brown lit a match to the already burning tension surrounding the Brown family saga, because while he may see his love with Robin as godly, much of the world sees it as the very thing that shattered his plural marriage empire. This declaration didn't come out of nowhere. For weeks now, fans have noticed a new energy from Kody, not the erratic anger of past seasons, but a raw, desperate need to rewrite the narrative. With Christine remarried and thriving, Janelle forging her own path in North Carolina, and Mary stepping into an era of peace and self-love, Kody has been left standing with only one wife and a sea of regrets. But instead of apologizing or acknowledging the pain caused during the slow unraveling of their family, Kody has decided to reframe the story entirely. In his version, this was always meant to happen. The unraveling wasn't failure, it was fate. "I truly believe God needed to burn away what was weak," he said, voice trembling with conviction. The dysfunction, the disloyalty, the bitterness, it wasn't sustainable. What survived? Me and Robin. That's because it was real. It was righteous. This level of spiritual framing has divided fans. Some see it as a man clinging to control. Others see it as a startling window into how deeply Kody believes his own narrative. The reaction has been explosive. Social media lit up with posts ranging from sympathetic to scathing. Kody calling his relationship with Robin godly is the biggest gaslight of 2025, one Reddit commenter wrote, while another replied, "He's not describing love. He's describing obsession dressed in scripture." TikTok creators stitched clips of the tell-all with past footage of Kody yelling, crying, and blaming his other wives for being disloyal, drawing sharp contrasts between his anger then and his sanctimony now. Even former fans who once defended him as simply overwhelmed by a difficult plural setup are beginning to reconsider. "This isn't a man trying to fix his family," one longtime fan tweeted. "This is a man who torched it and then called the flames holy." But Kody's not backing down. In the same segment, he doubled down on his message, pointing to Robin's patience, loyalty, and deep spiritual convictions as proof that she was always the wife anointed for him. "She waited," he said.
"She didn't demand.
"She didn't manipulate. She loved me when I was at my worst." If that's not Christ-like, what is? Robin, sitting beside him, wiped away tears and nodded, adding softly, "I've just always believed in him, in us. Even when others didn't." The visual was powerful, a united front, bonded in belief. But to many, it felt more like a performance for validation than a celebration of genuine connection. And the timing? Let's just say it raised more than a few eyebrows. Because, let's not forget, Robin has been painted as the villain of Sister Wives since her very first appearance. Her arrival disrupted the already fragile equilibrium of the Brown household. Almost overnight, she became the wife with the most one-on-one time, the most financial support, and, arguably, the most say in family decisions. Over the years, viewers have watched as Christine, Janelle, and Mary faded into emotional distance, while Robin's bond with Kody only grew more intense, more exclusive, and more isolated. And now, Kody is finally confirming what fans long suspected. His heart was never really in polygamy anymore. His soul? It belonged to Robin. The rest? Collateral damage in a love story he claims was blessed by God from the start. What makes this moment even more stunning is Kody's clear refusal to take any accountability for how his love for Robin may have hurt others. In fact, he seems to believe that the pain experienced by Christine, Janelle, and Mary was simply a result of their unwillingness to accept what he calls spiritual truth. "I tried," he said. "I try to keep the family together. But you can't force people to love what God no longer blesses." That line, "what God no longer blesses," has become a lightning rod online, with fans and even former Brown family insiders dissecting it as the ultimate scapegoat maneuver. Because if Kody is to be believed, then the failure of 3 marriages isn't due to neglect, favoritism, or emotional abandonment. It's divine design. And while Kody may feel spiritually validated, the emotional fallout is far from over. Sources close to the family say that several of the Brown children were deeply hurt by the tell-all, with one adult child allegedly calling it a slap in the face to every woman who ever tried to love our dad. Others reportedly feel Kody is using God as a shield to avoid acknowledging the very human ways he fell short as a husband and father. And Christine, never one to stay silent when her truth is challenged, is rumored to be preparing her own response in an upcoming interview, one that will address the spiritual gaslighting head-on. As for Robyn, in the days following the broadcast, she has maintained a low profile, but insiders say she's relieved Kody finally spoke publicly in defense of their relationship. It's been hard for her, one friend shared. She's been the punching bag for years. Having Kody validate her in front of the world meant everything. But even Robyn must be feeling the heat.